his fault, but,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
but, you know, at least give us, you know, what do you got planned for this year? You're talking, you know, $1.5 million, $1.6 million,
Yeah,
basically. What are we looking at? Is that just status quo? We're just gonna keep going the way we are without, you know, any plans? Maybe fixing Graff Road, you know, maybe doing this, maybe doing that.
yeah.
It might be something to look into from the town to
Mhm.
having them at one of these forums to answer questions, not to put them on the spot, not to get them beat up, just to,
Mhm.
at least if there's some information, people have an idea.
Well, he comes to, I mean, usually before every meeting, he tells us what he's doing and,
Before the meeting, he comes and
Yeah.
talks to you, yes, the board.
Yeah,
yes.
But I've never,
Yeah.
the few I've come to, he's always
yeah,
gone, and I understand you work all day and,
yeah,
Yeah,
And then
but I think we tried to put that in the minutes.
yeah.
you know,
And we are required, annually, there's a form that you fill out. It lists, well, it states what your budget is. It takes out things like the, benefits and then what the dollar amount is that's available for road improvements.
right,
Then it lists down, like, it has a section for, I think, like, 4 different projects that you can list. And you tell, like, what road it is, how many miles or lane miles it is, and how much money you're allocating towards that.
how does the public get a copy of that? Just come and ask for it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's,
And that's adopted at one of our board meetings.
okay,
And
that might make things a little,
It would be nice if
it
we had
stops
it
some of
available
the
at the
chatter, how's
beginning
that?
of
That's
the.
a nice word
Yeah.
for it.
It would be nice if we had that available right at the beginning of the year, but basically with as many, hills and dirt roads and whatever that we have here, you really have to get through like the spring thaw to see what is, you know, if anything has really gone awry and we need to go back and fix something totally.
Well, yeah, something's always gonna come up, you can never stick to the, you know, you can plan whatever you want on paper, but
Yeah,
it doesn't always stay that way.
yeah. But I think probably, I mean, Chris was supervisor before me and probably even before you, probably 80% of the budget has always been the highway department.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Same thing with the lifeguards. You never get anybody.
Yeah,
The highway's a highway,
yeah,
you know, you can't do much about it.
yeah,
Mother Nature is king.
And then when you're left, you know, you got 300-400 grand to do capital outlay,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Go ask somebody to know how many lane miles can you get improved for 400 grand? Not a whole heck of a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We were able to secure some CHIPS money to put a roller on the back of the grader. So Jason's been out the last 2 weeks trying that out and kind of dialing it in. So now we got one guy doing 2 jobs, grading and rolling at the same time.
Actually, that worked pretty good. He was up by me, and that works a lot better doing it that.
Did you go down, Kyle?
Yeah, I
Since you
did.
it? I didn't go down. I know they were over.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
Not bad, Chris.
Yeah, no, that thing works
Yeah, he's got the option to side
so
shift
much
it,
better.
so we can push it right to the shoulder of the road.
Yeah.
Bring it over to the middle, and it's got down pressure. So in fact, it's better than that drum roller that we had before,
Mhm.
because now he's,
Yeah, it's a wobble wheel on it.
yeah,
That
Yeah,
really,
it's covering more area.
that's right.
yeah,
And you don't have to, you're driving one piece of equipment to the job,
right.
not chasing the little roller around after you.
Yeah, I think I saw him on, he must have come off Stirk Road today off Madison. That's where I saw him today coming back, so.
It's a long piece of equipment.
Oh, yeah, don't get near
Well, it
that
folds
thing.
up.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
I took a picture of it.
Yeah, so the only thing left is to retrofit the blade back on at the wing for the winter, so it'll fit on the back of the attachment.
You had that already, right?
The wing we had.
Yeah.
We just gotta do a modification to put it back on the back end.
So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 tires sort of. Fold down.
Yep.
and then-
All right, any other questions on the highway budget? All right,
How long is that bond note for the building?
the building and the truck are both 5 years.
5 years? Yeah. And this is the first year on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just curious.
We were able to do some of that building from last year's budget, right? So that's not the whole amount.
Yeah.
No, I understand, that building was pretty wretched,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some ARPA funds that we got too.
yeah, so that's good.
Okay, fire protection, we have Bennington Fire Protection at 109,500.
Hi, Dave.
And that's fully funded. Taxes, coastal fire protection, and Bennington is a 1-year contract. Coastal fire protection, 99,630. This is, I believe, the second year on a 2-year contract. So you've got the appropriation and then the revenues coming in the taxes. Marysburg, actually Marysburg is a fire district, I believe, or fire protect, I can
Fire
remember.
protection district, because they still have commissioners, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So they hold their own public hearings on their budgets, and then they work with the county real property tax to divide up the assessment between us, Sheldon, and the town of Orangeville. And then we are just a pass-through, so,
they still have ambulance service?
yes.
Is this one first for the, which one is first? This one's Coca.
And then Harris Corners. 38,573.72. And their budget, their total budget is half is a portion to Bennington and half is a portion to Sheldon.
And those are just, the people that are in that district pay that amount for each, yeah.
Right. Coastal Light. It's just street lighting down in Hamlet. I think it goes out maybe as far as Folsom Railroad. So,
To where, I thought it went to Folsomdale Road.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the last.
Yeah, because I think down by
Yeah.
Judy Brown there's a light. And I think
Yeah, that's
part
the
of
last
it.
one in that,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, still.
So. And then Coastal Water District, we have the administration pays for the water system operator and assistant water system operator, as well as the water clerk, so there's 7,000 budgeted for that. Under contractual, there's postage for the postcards for billing, water software, billing software, Williamson Law Book, mileage for the water system operators, testing fees. We have to get the water, send the water in for testing on a monthly basis as well as annually. UDIG, we'll levy some fees if there are markouts, and then supplies for testing. And that's the administrative part, the source of supply. It's Erie County Water Authority, and it's at $42,000 for the year. Transmission and distribution, there's the electricity for the meter pits, and then miscellaneous repairs, and I know, the water system operator has noted that there is some, work that needs to be done down in the pits. So there is just over 4,000 for the repairs, and then the rest is electricity. Under water, we have a contractual, $1,200. That is for miscellaneous lab costs and sampling fees. County charges us for. And then we have employee benefits. So there is just Social Security as well as any unemployment benefits for them. And then lastly is the debt service on the water system. And that's $15,000 in principal and just under $12,000 for interest. I believe there's like another 7 years left maybe on that. Alright, and then under revenues, there's the water, or metered water sales of $40,000, as well as real property taxes of $46,388. And the taxes that are levied, they're levied per unit, it's not like per assessed value or whatever, so say you've got, vacant farmland on Clinton Street or up on Bullis Road, you're not getting charged more than, the house next door, it's just, per unit, and there's, it's like 110 units in the whole district. If it's a multi-family home, then they get charged like one for the first unit and then a half a unit for each additional.
Is there people that are still on hookup?
Yes, not a lot of people.
And if they sell, they have to hook up?
Well, we don't require them, but the
Road.
banks usually
Okay.
require them. Okay, and then you have the page with the proposed budget schedule of salaries for the elected officials. And then lastly is the exemption impact report. And it shows you the total number of, the whole variety of exemptions that get processed against our assessed value.
What is the business investment property on the last page?
And I believe that must be a pilot, or actually be three pilots. If someone has a pilot.
Pilot program like we did.
Right, right. Well, that would. Councilman Domes was just asking about the clergy, and the impact of the sale of the church. I don't know, because that property hasn't sold yet.
And then,
It's pending, yeah,
Is it?
what this is,
All three,
this is
no.
a done deal.
and the vet exemptions, that's with our new rate that we just adopted,
Yeah.
right? So those are all increased from the last time. And the same thing with the volunteer rate for the burn.
Mhm.
So this will be on 2026
2026,
tax roll.
correct.
So, does that account for the county as well, for the adoption of it?
Yes. Any other questions?
Okay, on your very first page, you have for the town board personal services contractor, since 2000, and on your back page where you have the salaries, it's 2,000 for each of the four. So should this
Oh.
number be 8,000?
No, no. That's 2,000. Well, we have, okay. I see what you mean.
So the
Yes,
salaries is only,
2,000 total, yes.
okay,
So it would be 500.
500 each, okay, okay.
Thank you. So we tried trimming what we can out of the budget and still maintain as much services as last week. Here, any other questions? This will be up for vote at our meeting next week, the town board meeting next week, so, if you have any other thoughts or suggestions, if you want to submit them to the town clerk in the interim, we can take a look at them prior to our voting on the budget.
I have one, so this back page, I see what you were asking me.
Yes.
So you should take out the word each.
Yeah.
Each, okay,
Scratch them out.
okay. And take out the word each and put 500 in for each.
Yeah. Can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make a motion. No other questions?
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. All right, well, entertain any motion to adjourn. Okay. Thank you for coming.
Ellen, what's on the agenda tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're looking at the kennel law and the updated dog law.
Looking, voting, what, we're just talking
Just
about
the
it?
Oh,
workshop.
no, yeah.
Okay.
Zoning?
Anybody want an apple?
At least you weren't throwing them next week, Joyce.
What?
At least you weren't throwing them.
Oh, okay.
Do you have Mayor Brothers
Okay,
donuts?
thank
I
you.
got you.